did 85 transactions last year. So everyone's, always wanted to learn how to do more, right? This is a numbers game. And how do you do more? You have to have people helping you. So building a team is what I'm doing right now. I'm learning, and I'm gonna ask a lot of questions later. So basically, I have one really, really awesome assistant. She handles all my operations. And then I have one other agent helping me today to be able to do from 50 transactions to 60 to 85. So I need more people, and I really need to find a really good team. And then my goals for the next few years, obviously, to increase my productions and have a really, really successful team. Yeah. Any questions so far, you guys? I think I'm hiring. I am hiring. I have also at the same time building a team, building systems so that your processing will be more efficient and your time, you can do 10 deals a month and you can manage 20 deals a month, that kind of thing. So the better system you have is more efficient and your time will be more valuable and you can produce more. What kind of systems? I started with the spreadsheets to doing a little bit more like Mondays. I tried that. I forget there's another project management. I also try. So I'm trying different sites, also using spreadsheets as in terms of like transaction handling. And then CLM, I use Follow-Up Boss right now to follow up with all the contacts and maintain the relationships. What else, Matthew?
Hello? Okay, cool. So when you're building your business and you started from growing from 10 to 50 to 85, you have to take a level of business and systems to really grow your business. So with that in mind, you started with spreadsheets, you started using CRM, you started using Follow-Up Boss. What else did you do to go from 10 to 50 first?
Really, really good questions. Obviously, you have to have skills. Real estate agents, you have to have skills, and you are a salesperson, you are a problem solver, and you are everything. You have to be everything, and that's a skill. You have to go out and learn it. I didn't learn it from day one. I didn't have any experience. I had to learn how to do open house, how to say, write an offer. I want to learn how to, go on listing appointments, and then you practice. You have to put the hours in, and you practice. So the skills, you have to have the skills, and you have to have the marketing plan, and then the system. So all these things will add up, and the more you do it, the more, obviously, you get better, and you get more success.
Nice. Now I want to know too, when you're scaling this business, one of the main questions people ask you is like, how do you manage time? Like, doing 10 transactions, doing yourself is a lot of work already, but to do 10 to 50 takes a tremendous amount of effort. And that shift takes quite a bit of ability. You mentioned you had an assistant helping you too. How much of the work are they taking care of for you?
So once I go to contract, they take over everything. I'm only doing the negotiations and coaching clients, doing the servicing clients. And then our systems would be more efficient because let's say you have 10 deals going on, I would know exactly if the contingency is due tomorrow, I need to follow up. So these are the follow-up steps that we put in the system, and then someone is going to follow up and I know exactly tomorrow is due, so then of course everybody's updated. The buyer side, the lender side, the escrow side, the seller side, everybody's in the same transactions are updated. So we don't miss a date. We never miss a date. If we are late or anything, I'm always really on top of that. All my transactions. So it's really on top of everything.
What kind of transaction management tool do you use to actually keep track of all the dates, what your system's doing, and how to know exactly each client's status?
So like Mondays is one. I've used another one too. I forget the name. One similar.
Okay.
And then I also use spreadsheets. So we use them all.
to use them all, and then you guys, like, how do you run through the day, and like, do you first meet with the assistant in the morning, go through the schedule for the day?
I don't need to. My assistant is like, she reads my mind. So I don't have to really, she handles everything. I mean, I'm so lucky. She has so much experience, and you know, you're paying her really good salary and bonus, and so she will look out. I mean, there's one transaction, I couldn't believe this, that she caught it because you do so many things. For example, I'm the buyer's agent, and the MLS put 2.5% commission. Later on, the listing agent and someone changed the commission, and I didn't even pay attention. You know, things like that I don't pay attention to, but guess what? She caught it. She goes, "Did you see this?" Like, no. So she had printed out the MLS sheets already when we go to contract and pending, and then emailed it over to the escrow officer. Hey, you know, this is what you put before. But see, those are the little things that I don't have time to pay attention to. So she makes sure to check all the dots, and that's what you need is, you know, you need a really good person.
So, for example, having a really good assistant really helps you build your business. They help do the things that you're too busy to do. They help check everything too. Even my assistants, they take care of all the stuff. So that way you can scale your business. So do you attribute, from growing from 10 to 50, really attribute it to your assistant helping you build that business?
Absolutely, yeah. And an additional person to help you with the closing and following up with the leads and basically closing the clients and going on listing appointments, follow up, and really get them into contract.
Yeah. So and after that in mind, you think about it too, you really focus on the relationship now. You actually get more engaged with the relationship as you have people help you, assist you, because now you just have those conversations. You mentioned from contract to close, they take care of everything. Would you guys like to get rid of everything from contract to close and let some assistant help you build it up so that way you focus back on your relationship? That's really important, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that too, how do you generate new business? How are you, growing your business?
So I'm so lucky that I have a lot of referrals. So I have everybody's referral in my business. I would say 90% are referral business. 10% I barely do farming, which is crazy. I should do farming, and that's the next thing. And I will do farming, and I will do from 100 to 200 transactions. So,
would anyone like 90% of your business based on referrals and still do 85 plus transactions a year?
It's crazy, yeah. But I get referrals from everybody. I get referrals from I was talking to the guy, like my landscaper, my hair lady, I don't know how to say this. Everybody I meet, they are my clients, including another realtor like you. You could also ask me to help you too if you need anything, you know.
Exactly.
I will always, I helped anybody that comes on my desk.
Is it too late?
I appreciate that, because really, the key to success is really relationship, right? So, meeting all of you today, talking to you today, you think of it, you think of relationships, so we're actually putting relationships together. And with that in mind, let's say you have an agent like Trang in her area, and you're not in that area, might refer to her, and that's a great way because you build that trust and success. By doing these panels too, you're actually meeting so many people and being able to speak about it and help each other, right?
Yeah.
We're actually in a community together. We're not competitive against each other, we're actually here to help each other build their business. That's the real mindset that we all need to have and share together.
And referral is all about trust. So you have to do a good job, right? Obviously. You have to do a good job for someone like you to refer your friends and family to me. So I have to really make that an extra effort and give them a super awesome experience. And that's how you close that, and then they refer more clients to you and raving about your company and your business and your service and your team.
Nice. Anyone have any questions on Trang and how she got to 85? Questions, decent?
So it's going to start.
Go ahead, Walter.
What's your next capacity? Like how many do you still manage?
How much time do you have left, you think, so you can still manage? Can you grow to 100 in your current system base? Or
I never thought I could do 100 transactions. I almost did last year, and I think it's this year already 25 millions in the last 2 months. So I'm getting, I think that I now, because of I understand how this business works now. So it's not hard to do. You just have to put time and effort, and of course you have to want to do it. So I can do 200, that's not a problem. I just,
let's get there.
you have to hire people, right?
Yeah. You need the right
you
people,
have to
right
hire
team,
people, have a team, and everyone who, adds up. It's just numbers game. So,
Well, you guys see that? It's a numbers game. It's all about contacts, relationships, and building a business, having systems, having a team in place so you can start scaling the business. That's really what it comes down to.
I think once you do 100 transactions, number 200 is not, you can see it. It's just the matter of finding that right team.
Yes, like finding the right resources and pouring gas on that.
Yeah.
Scale it up. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Trang, for being on and helping share your story with us.
Because so much of this is coming from the world, it's
I think it might be a
amazing.
good idea so we can just like
How
always
often
just
do you ask people
when
will it find the process look like? Maybe if you should
Yeah, I'm really not a salesperson at all. I don't know how. It's just like I never ask. I don't ask. So I do a really good job and thank you. And I think I have 60 reviews, so I am not even. I should improve my reviews page and Zillow as well. But I think that when they have a good relationship, people are smart. They're real estate. They're really smart. You don't have to ask. You can ask, or if you ask, you'll be like, hey, I'm always free. I'm always looking for clients. If you know anyone, I would love to be part of that real estate experience. So you can easily, it's not hard to do to ask, but you don't have to ask, still get a referral.
I think one thing about that is leaving a lasting impression. Becoming really successful, helping them show you care, and building that trust already creates the ask for you for the referral.
It's like you're like their person. You're their realtor. They're not gonna go somewhere else. So you know what I mean? I have clients always like, you're mine,
Once they find a good agent,
You're my person, so yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, Trang, for being on.
Yeah.
What area do you cover? And the second question is, you said that your team was very helpful to access it. What would you say the biggest challenge was for you last year?
Assistants, I'm sorry, the assistants.
What area?
Oh, cover. I cover all East Bay. So all East Bay area, like Oakland to Livermore, Fremont, Hayward. That's where I live now. I also do some business in the peninsula in San Francisco. They're all referrals.
And the second question is, what would you say your biggest challenge was?
I think just the handling the number of transactions, and because more transactions, you have more stress. So I learned how to manage the stress better. There was I even, this is crazy, like this, I dealt with clients I think they're crazy, like, why do you think like that? So I even researched online and went through so many YouTube videos and learned about that kind of personality, what they think, how to respond to them, because they obviously not listening to me, and I'm reasonable. So if they don't listen to me, that means they're crazy. So I'm like, okay, let me see okay, they obviously, I will have to always say you're right, even though they're not right. So this personality thing that I have to figure it out. So that's what the challenge last year was, dealing with super crazy people and had to learn how to manage and be okay with not responding to that and not let that bother you. Yeah?